Hi, my name is Mojo, and welcome to Five Nights at Freddy's. Now, I understand that Five Nights at Freddy's is in no means a new game, but it's iconic, and although I would be lying if I said I haven't played this game before, it has massive replayability, and I don't think I've ever personally completed it. So, that's kind of what we're going to do, and if you've watched the small amount of horror content that I do, you know I'm pretty susceptible to jump scares. So, I'll probably get scared once or twice. Let's hope that does happen. Well, for me, I hope it doesn't happen, but for you probably would like to see that. Without further ado, I'm going to say let's get into this. There's so much that goes into this game. I mean, this first game now is, let's see, this year's 2025. I want to say it came out probably like 10 years ago.
Hello? Hello? I wanted to record a message for you to help you get settled in on your first night. I actually worked in that office before you. I'm finishing up my last week now, as a matter of fact, so I know it can be a bit overwhelming, but I'm here to tell you there's nothing to worry about. You'll do fine. So let's just focus on getting you through your first week, okay? Let's see. First, there's an introductory greeting from the company that I'm supposed to read. It's kind of a legal thing, you know. Welcome to Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, a magical place for kids and grown-ups alike, where fantasy and fun come to life. Fazbear Entertainment is not responsible for damage to property or person. Upon discovering that damage or death has occurred, a missing person report will be filed within 90 days or as soon as property and premises have been thoroughly cleaned and bleached and the carpets have been replaced. Blah, blah, blah. Now, that might sound bad, I know, but there's really nothing to worry about. The animatronic characters here do get a bit quirky at night, but do I blame them? No. If I were forced to sing those same stupid songs for 20 years and I never got a bath, I'd probably be a bit irritable at night too.
They've had them for 20 years and they haven't cleaned them once.
We need to show them a little respect, right? Okay. So just be aware, the characters do tend to wander a bit. They're left in some kind of free roaming mode at night. Something about their servos locking up if they get turned off for too long. They used to be allowed to walk around during the day too, but then there was the bite of 87. Yeah. It's amazing that the human body can live without the frontal lobe, you know? Now, concerning your safety, the only real risk to you as a night watchman here, if any, is the fact that these characters, if they happen to see you after hours, probably won't recognize you as a person. They'll most likely see you as a metal endoskeleton without its costume on.
This guy talks a lot.
Rules here at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, they'll probably try to forcefully stuff you inside a Freddy Fazbear suit.
That doesn't sound very comfortable.
Now, that wouldn't be so bad if the suits themselves weren't filled with cross beams, wires, and animatronic devices, especially around the facial area. So you can imagine how having your head forcefully pressed inside one of those could cause a bit of discomfort and death.
Miscomfort
the only parts
and
of you that would likely see the light of day again would be your eyeballs and teeth that pop out the front of the mask. Yeah, they don't tell you these things when you sign up.
More than that would see the light of day. I mean, it's not like you're going to leave me in there.
Check those cameras and remember to close the doors only if absolutely necessary. Gotta conserve power. Alright, good night.
Okay, now that he's done talking, and I understand that was a lot of information taken, I could say more. While I do know a lot about the Five Nights at Freddy's franchise as a whole, I don't know everything, and there's a lot of stuff I forgot. So playing these games is going to be a learning experience for me, and probably not so much you, because if you're watching this, you probably already like this game a lot. However, I'm going to do my best to beat it. And if it does well enough, I'll play the other games too. I don't think anything happens on night one though. So it's gonna be me talking a lot. If I get scared, you know it's true, because Like I said, I am susceptible. Susceptible. Is that even the right word? 7. Check if that's even the right word. I'm susceptible to blah, 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 blah. I'm scared of jump scares. They frighten me. Not scared. I jump. It's the whole point of jump scares. And I do it. They say jump, and I go, ah! And that's the whole point. What else can I say about it? However, I do remember with this game, I remember when it came out, and I was at my mom's, and I remember they made songs about these games as they came out, and this one, the first game, I think Living Tombstone is one that makes the songs. I remember listening to this song one day, and I might have even been like humming it or like kind of like mumbling it as I walked through the house. But I remember my mother was like, well, oh shit. Hi, Chica. I didn't even know Chica moved on the first night. I remember my mother like overhearing either, like I said, either the song or me singing or whatnot, and questioning me about the song, because if you've listened to the Living Tombstone songs, that first song is kind of vile. Like, it tells the story of someone else is moving, of the game. And the game, for those of you who don't know, it has a gruesome story. Hey, Bonnie. Hey, Foxy? It's night 1, guys. Can we calm it down, please? I don't think any of you are supposed to be wandering around. Crap, they got me off my game. I don't even know how to react now. I gotta be careful not to tab out. Or not to click out of the game. Whenever I, go side to side. But, yeah, she had questioned me about it, which, you know, like I said, I was kind of young. So, let's say this game came out 10 years ago. 7 will fact check that for me. When did Five Nights at Freddy's 1 come out? I was around 10, 11 years old. His ass is really moving this much? I just heard someone else move. And sorry, I want to talk to you guys, I do, but I'm kind of terrified for my life. At any given moment, I could die and get stuffed into a suit. I don't want to get stuffed into a suit. It just doesn't sound like a good time to me. Anyway, my mom made that comment, and it made me want to look into the game. And when I did, I found the legend Matt Pat's game theory. And from that day on, I was a big fan of game theory. I mean, I'd say a lot of people my age probably were big fans of game theory. But, and from there, I also found, you know, Markiplier played it, and a lot of other big names played it too. Ever since then, this game's kind of been iconic. And I love it all for that. However, I have to get all this out on the first night, because they're already moving this much on the first night. I didn't know they moved this much on the first night. There's also a lot of sounds. I don't remember any of this. Like, why is Foxy out? I didn't think he moved until like the 3rd night. So that's only like mildly terrifying. Oh god. That's that didn't scare me. I would never get scared by the sound of the clock turning to 6 a.m. That just doesn't even sound like... It goes right into the 2nd night. Are we serious? No time for a breather. Go play the 2nd night. Me personally, when I get off of work, I like to relax a little bit. Not this guy. He gets off of work, and he just sleeps until his next shift. Yes, please answer the phone, man. Bonnie's already moved. Foxy's already almost out too. What the? What the hell?
Hello? Hello? Well, if you're hearing this and you made it to day 2,
hello.
congrats. I won't talk quite as long this time since Freddy and his friends tend to become more active as the week progresses. It might be a good idea to peek at those cameras while I talk, just to make sure everyone's in their proper place, you know. Interestingly enough, Freddy himself doesn't come off stage very often. I've heard he becomes a lot more active in the dark, though, so hey, I guess that's one more reason not to run out of power, right? I also want to emphasize the importance of using your door lights.
I think
there are blind
Bonnie
spots
comes
in
from
your
this
camera
side.
view, and those blind spots happen to be right outside your door.
I'm gonna say he does, because there's a little
If you can't find something,
reflection of Bonnie in this
or
window, so I'm just gonna
on
guess
your
Bonnie
cameras,
comes from that
be
side.
sure to check the door light.
I
You
can't.
might only have a
I
few
don't.
seconds to
I
react.
don't remember.
Not that you would be in any danger, of course. I'm not
I know I have to
about
watch Foxy because he is a
that.
bastard.
Check on the curtain in Pirate Cove from time to time. The character in there seems unique in that he becomes more active if the cameras remain off for long periods of time. I guess he doesn't like being watched. I don't know.
What a freak.
Anyway, I'm sure you have everything under control. Talk to you soon.
You're telling me he's got a curtain? Okay, he doesn't like being watched. So he comes out of his curtain so that the camera can see him. Because that makes more sense than staying inside the curtain because you don't like being watched. Dude, Bonnie or someone over here is moving a lot. I'm not dying on night 2. I refuse to die at night 2. After all the up I talked about this game, if I die on night 2, that would be crazy. But they are doing an awful lot of moving. I don't know if the game audio is sensitive enough to pick that up, but you could just hear them thump, thump, thump every time. Oh, I just accidentally tapped out. No! No! Open the game again. Am I alive? I'm alive. Oh, this isn't fair. Bonnie, please! I accidentally closed the game! Don't do this! You're not locked in. I'm not locked in here with you, Bonnie. You come through that door and I'm closing it. And you're gonna be stuck with me. See, I know it's coming. I'm not opening up this camera because once I close it, he's gonna jump scare me. Fox is coming. Freddy's still on stage. What a good bear. Fuck. Alright, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Who is that? Is that Chica? Or is that Bonnie coming into the room? Okay. Deep breaths, deep breaths. Fuck. Okay. You know what? It's over though. It's over though. You know, it's over as fast as it started. And we can restart the second night that I died on because I'm amazed. Ew. Why is my eyeball so poked out? I don't think that's how that works. Okay, phone guy, get the call done. We get it done fast. I got things to do after work today that don't involve a giant bunny rat. Purple, blue, purple. Purple. Bunny rabbit jumping into my face, okay? I would just like to make that known. Oh, everybody wants to move around, huh? Everybody's moving around. Ah, screw the night guard, huh? It's just no fun for him. He doesn't... Who was moving through Foxy's area? Oh, Chica is beelining for me. Gotta pay attention for that. Bonnie's on the move. Dude, I swear they were not this active in the first couple nights, like, ever. Why does the light, like, suddenly cut off right here, and you can just see the bottom of another picture? I wonder what that picture is. And then, okay, some of these kids need to quit drawing, because there are some evil-ass pictures here. Like, why does Freddy look like... why he look like he's growling at... Where did Chica go? Somebody's moving a lot. Where did Chica go? Is she back up at the stage? Oh, she's back in here. What an oddball. Like, why would she walk so close just to be like, you know what? Never mind. I actually don't think I want to mess with you. Okay, so back to the things I remember about this franchise. I do remember the creator, Scott Cawthon, was absolutely terrified of this bunny rabbit. Which, I gotta say, I don't think Bonnie's the scariest of the four. It's easily... I mean, Chica just looks stupid, so it's definitely not Chica, but it's easily Freddy. Yeah, definitely Freddy. Freddy's definitely the freakiest of the four. I mean, look at those eyes. Why does it sound like somebody's knocking on the wall next to me? And look at it, it's just like, his mouth is always open, and like, I guess you could say the same about Chica, but like I said, she just looks dumb. Plain old dumb. What the fuck? That was cool. Only have 67% power left and it's only 2 a.m. Am I gonna get stuck on night 2? Are we serious? I mean, no, I accidentally closed it out again. This can't be. I refuse to die like this again. Okay, that door's good. That door's good. Foxy good? Foxy's good. I got nothing to worry about. I don't even know why I was tweaking. It's fine. It's okay. They're walking around me again. Bye, Bonnie. Chica's not over there. Close the doors on him. He's still there. Look at his silhouette. Such a manly silhouette he has. Oh, I guess Foxy's coming. And Bonnie is still there. I think he just walked away. He did. Like I said, I'm not worried about anything. These guys got nothing on me. Who am I if I can't handle a bunny rabbit, a chicken, a fox, and a brown bear? I mean, I could take them in a fight. The real animals, especially the brown bear. You got nothing on me. I'd pick a brown bear up over my head and throw it. Okay, I might have talked too soon. I might have jumped whenever Bonnie was there. I didn't realize he was still in the area. You know, it might have maybe caught me off guard a little bit. It's only 3 a.m. and I only have 47% power left. Where's he at now? I hear him walking. So I don't really need to move the camera off of Fox. I think I can get away with just checking the sides. Because I can hear them when they walk up. Well, I can hear them a lot, actually. So maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that's not right. And maybe I'm just... maybe I'm just talking to make myself feel better. I knew someone had to be there because I pressed the light button and it turned on and flicked off. He's gone again. Why did his sign say it's me? I never saw that before. That's pretty cool. It's me is a big, I think the word for it's allegory for Golden Freddy in these in this earlier game. 26%. I'm going to beat this night, and then I'm going to beat night 3. If Bonnie would just go away. Such a simplistic game style, and it inspired so many games to come after it. I mean, there's actually so many games that saw this style and were like, I want to do that. And that is not ridiculous either. Like, it is a great... Okay, he's not there. It is great. And I'm not at all scared. That's definitely not why I keep talking. I don't ramble when I'm nervous. Not that I would be nervous, because we're going to beat night 2. It's 5 a.m. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? Other than the sound of Bonnie's footsteps constantly radiating. Like I said, what's the worst that could happen? I mean, we've got a 10% power left. Foxy's ready to run out here. I just need to lock in and focus. Okay, someone is in the kitchen. I'm gonna guess it's Chica, because I haven't seen Chica in a while. And, oh, thank God. So Chica goes to the kitchen, because Bonnie was harassing me the whole night. Chica was nowhere to be seen, so that has to be Chica.